10 interesting facts about introverts. Sometimes introverts are misunderstood by others. Even though 1/3 of the world is an introvert, there's interesting facts about introverts. The fact that not everybody realized it. If you are an introvert, here are some interesting facts about you. Stick with us to get to know more. 1. Introverts avoid meaningless talks. Introverts are not shy and always feel nervous in front of people, but they keep the talks only for something they think is important enough. They don't like meaningless talks. This behavior is understandable because they recharge themselves by being alone. Meaningless conversation can drain their energy and make them mentally exhausted. 2. There are 4 types of introverts. Wait, what? So, there are 4 of them? Yes, introverts, like everyone else, have their own dimension. Just like you like an apple, but not all apples. You only love eating red apples, not the green ones. So do introverts, which have 4 types. Social introversion. They don't like being in big groups. They love to do any activities at their home and only hang out with some of their closest friends. Thinking introversion. They can stay with a large number of groups. They have a strong imagination capacity and they like to daydream, which makes them so creative. Anxious introvert. They feel some degree of shyness, which is quite painful. They tend to become awkward every time they meet a new person. The anxious feeling from meeting a new person can stay for a long time in their mind. Restrained. They don't like to rush in decision making. They always think first before talking or doing something. 3. Introverts doesn't like gossip. Introverts like to make friends with genuine people, so they don't trust gossips unless they already see it with their own eyes. They don't fall into some other gossip. Do you easily fall into rumor? Or you never believe in such a thing? What do you do when people talk about someone you know? Share your experience with us. Who knows, we can find a gossip together. 4. Introverts don't always need me time all the time. It is true, introverts need their time alone to recharge their energy, but it doesn't mean that they're always in a me time mode. They love to hang out too. The difference is, they only hang out with the people they already know well. You see, being introverts is not the same as isolation. How do you like to spend time? Are you hanging out with different people, or you only go with people you really know? 5. Introverts don't enjoy being the center of attention. Introverts can speak in front of people, even in thousands of people. The fact is, they are capable of doing so, but they are not enjoying it so much because they don't feel the urge of proving themselves. While extroverts have the urge to become the center of social attention, they can feel some degree of failure when they don't succeed in social life. 6. Introverts have a high creativity. Try to see artists, inventors, painters, songwriters, or anyone who is in the middle of the creativity process. Do they create art in a crowded place? The answer is likely no. Extroverts can also become artists and have high creativity. The point is, introverts spend most of the time being alone, so they can do deep thinking and creating more. There's a study showing that teenagers who spend less time being alone have less creativity skills. 7. They love people so deeply. Introverts love to do deep thinking processes. This also occurs in their relationships. They will deeply think about their couples. So, if you are loved by introverts, there's a really high possibility that you will become their world. They always think about you and the relationships. On the other hand, if the relationship doesn't go well, it can affect them so deeply. Sometimes introverts will blame themselves. They try to look at what they have done wrong in the relationship. 8. Introverts are not a doubtful people. Sometimes people see introverts as doubtful and a person who is afraid to take a risk. The truth is, they do the calculation and deep thinking before taking any decision. Introverts can take the risk, but only after they know all of the factors and calculate all the potential danger. What about you? Do you just go and see what will happen? Or you do the review and reasoning in first hand? 9. Their minds are always busy. This is one of the most interesting facts. Introverts may look like they are in a state of boredom. Others don't see that they're happy at the moment, while the fact is because they are a deep thinker. They never are bored. Their thoughts are always thinking about something. People can't see the difference if introverts are being happy, thrilled, or bored. 10. Introverts don't put happiness in their top priority. Yes, this is interesting. Why do people avoid happiness? Isn't it that is what all of us are looking for? Maybe people will ask this kind of question. Why on earth they don't pursue happiness? It is because they are deep thinking all the time. They already accept the fact that the world does not always say yes. They know the risk and consequences. So, when the results are bad, they can embrace it. This also becomes their advantage because they can perform well even if they are not feeling happy, while extroverts put happiness as their motivation. There are a lot of interesting facts about introverts. Introverts sometimes are misunderstood by society. They see the world from different perspectives. What do you think about yourself? Are you an introvert? Which one of these interesting facts fits you the most? Don't forget to share this video if you find this video is useful for someone you know. Subscribe and turn on the notification bell to get more videos like this in the future. Thanks for watching.